Well, good morning guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Chase Diaries. It's been a while. I've been busy for about 2 months now, other lakes, other video commitments. We're moving into the middle of October now, so I missed a few months. I can only apologise for that, but I can't be in 2 places at once. So we arrived last night, just before dark. There was just enough time to squeeze the rods out. Last rod went out on dark. We've had to jump back in the point swim double because the lake's full. There was the odd swim here and there, but we wanted to fish next to each other, so we've come in the double, but this time I'm in the left hand side, Phil's in the right hand side. So yeah, we got here last night. We did see about 10-15 fish rolling around in the bay to the right. I was getting liners all night, but about 2:30, 3 o'clock, my middle rod over to the island. Nice drop back on that one, and it was away. I've got a 19.4 common in the retainer, so we're going to get that out shortly, have a cup of coffee, and yeah, we do the snaps and the filming of that. But yeah, we've got 3 nights, well 2 now, we've had 1. It's a bit cold last night, there's no cloud cover, clear skies. Pressure was roughly around 120, so it is quite high, but hopefully they'll switch on as the temperature's dropping a little bit, so it might trigger that feed pattern in their heads, say look, winter's coming, time to get your heads down. So yeah, that's how we're doing at the minute. Haven't had anything else. I've been picked up by coots on both rods, so I've only got 1 rod fishing really. But yeah, we'll have a cup of coffee, get the fish out so you can see it, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, just to run you through the rigs quickly then. This is the rig that nailed the fish. Pretty simple, pretty similar to what I'm always using nowadays. Neb Custom dumbbell wafters, the Irish nut, size 8 wide gape captor. I've got a rig ring and a neat shrink kicker. It's actually on 15-pound end trap instead of my dark matter soft braid. It's a little bit harder over there towards the island, so I can get away with using a bit of a stiffer material. Instead of a sinker, I've gone for a blobber putty and then a trademark business at the top. It's probably about 6-7 inches long, and yeah, that did the business for me last night. So that's my middle rod, my left hand rod. Exactly the same rig, same bait, same everything, but dark matter supple braid. I'm putting that out 27 wraps at 6 foot, so I'm less than halfway across the lake. I'm not even hitting the bar. I'm just on a hard patch that I found, 10 foot of water. And again, supple braid, just in case there is anything laying there. And yeah, similar rig to the middle rod. But again, just a change in material for a different condition. My right hand rod last night was on exactly the same rig as that, the dark matter braid again, but I've actually reeled that in. I've put a zig on today. Yesterday when we turned up, there was quite a few fish under the surface layer of the water. We actually counted about 14 to our right, so I've gone on a zig today. The pressure's quite high, so if they're up in the water I might nick one on that. So I'm going to leave that out for the day, and then I'm going to put that back on the bottom for the night. But yeah, that's the rigs for the session. So we'll roll through. I'm going to redo the 2 rods now, put a bit of bait out, and sit on it for the day. And I'll catch up with you later on tonight when we redo the rods. Right, we're coming up to the second night now. All the rods are on the spot, the baits are out. Going to sit tight, hopefully nick a fish through the night and catch up with you in the morning. It's time to get dinner on now, I think. Pretty much similar to last night, other than the mid-water spot that I put out, which was my right rod. I've now moved into the middle and I've come further around. I've still got one on the end of the island, and I've still got one out on the gravel spot at 27 wraps at 6 foot. So we'll play the waiting game as such, and I'll catch up with you later on, hopefully with a fish. If not, it'll be a cup of coffee instead. I woke up Saturday morning, knowing last night, haven't really seen much to be honest, but I think we're in for a better day today. I don't think we're due so much open sky, clear skies with the old sun out. I think it's meant to be a pretty cloudy day. Not too cold, but like I say, a bit of cloud cover might encourage the fish to get their heads down on the spots instead of cruising about sunbathing down the beach. From what I know, there weren't a lot out really over the last couple of nights other than what we've had. So we're doing something right. Just have to stick at it, keep the bait going in, keep the rods in the water, fight the coots off all day long again. And yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing you at around about 1 o'clock with a nice fish in a sack. Right guys, coming up 12 o'clock, just thought I'd give you a little update. Other than the first fish I've had off the corner of the island for nigh on 2 nights and a couple of days now, I haven't had another beat from over there. And to be honest, during the day, where it's not very deep, you just get hammered by the coots all day long. And to be honest, they're there constantly, so it's not worth me having a rod there through the day. So I've had a marker about with a marker float, and actually in front of me, it's not far, it's about 15 wraps at 6 foot. I've actually found a little gravel spot. I've clipped up on it and had a chuck on it a couple times just to make sure, because I couldn't really believe what I was feeling. But yeah, it's definitely a gravel spot there. So as I say, I've moved the rod off the corner and put that there. A couple of pouches of 18mm Irish nut over the top. I've spombed out a few sponfuls of pellet. I don't know why, I just like the pellet in this water for some reason. Any time I've had the pellet with me, I've caught fish. Any other time without the pellet coming here, it's just not been working for me. So yeah, something that I'll always bring in my armoury when I come here. But that's what we're doing. I might, if nothing materialises, move one of my other rods back onto the corner tonight when the coots go. But I'll play that one by ear. I'll decide that through the day. But like I say, I found a new spot. I'm really happy with it. So the rod's back on it. North East Baits custom dumbbell, standard rig, inline drop off dice lead. And like I say, we're on gravel. So yeah, that's how we're rolling for the day. I'll catch up with you tonight before we have dinner. And yeah, we'll roll out with that for the third day. We've got one more night and we're off tomorrow morning. So if it's going to happen, it's got to happen soon. Right guys, coming into the last night now, episode 3 of the Chase Diaries. Nothing through the day, kind of expected it really. Pressure's a bit high, wind's been blowing down the other end for most of the day, well most of the weekend actually. So if I had to hazard a guess, I would say a majority of the fish are down in the winter's one swim in the End Bay, just from previous experience of the way the wind's going. So we're coming into the evening now, all 3 rods are on the spots. I've still got a rod on the island, and I've put another prototype dumbbell wafter from Neb on. That's what I actually had the fish on the first night on, so I didn't use one last night, but I put that back out again on my last one tonight. So I've had to get Jamie to make me some more. My middle rod, like I say, that gravel spot I found earlier, I'm leaving that on that. I'm not touched that all day, the bait's been out, the rod's sat nice, the coots have left it alone because it's in a bit deeper water. So I've left that there, and my left rod still going out to the the other gravel spot that's been slicking all day, rotten, and all I'm putting out is plain pellet, so it won't slick unless something goes through it. So like I say, I've left that out. There is quite a bit of pellet out there, so it could be small fish, but to be honest, I don't think there's that much in here. There's no bream in here really, so I haven't really got to worry about nuisance fish. My left rod's actually on an 18mm tip with a bit of glowing of dark blue corn, and my middle rod, from memory, I think is on my standard custom dumbbell wafter from Neb. So that's how we're doing going into the last night. Phil's caught a coot, but other than that, he means business tonight, and when he means business, it normally results in a fish on a bank. So a bit of luck, he'll nick one and we can go home one each. But yeah, we're going to order up dinner now. Phil's just doing his last rod, so we'll get dinner on order. We're going to have a pizza tonight, and yeah, I'll catch up with you in the morning. Bit of luck, I said it last night, with a fish. If not, it is what it is, and yeah, I'll see you then. Well, that's it for episode 3 then. Nothing last night. I think it's safe to say that the front leg shut off. It did cut the 30s on Monday and Tuesday night, so a lot of the lads heard about it. Everyone got down here, and yeah, it's pretty much similar to any other lake really. As soon as you get all them lines in the water, you're talking over 30 odd lines. It's just like a massive spider web, shuts up shop. Fish don't want to know. So yeah, it's time to pack up now. Just waiting for the temperatures to dry out, and then we're going to wrap it up. But if the rods do go at last knockings, which I highly doubt, I'll flip the camera back on. But other than that, that's it from me for episode 3 of the Chase Diaries. I'm possibly going to be doing episode 4 on the back, just to give you guys a little insight into what the back lake's capable of. There's been fish coming out there all night long for the past couple of nights now. It's not an hard water at all really. It's rammed with fish, but there's some good 20s, and I think there's 3 or 4 30s floating around in there to be had, so there's something to go at if you can wade through the little fish. But like I say, just to change it up a little bit and give you guys an insight, might do the next episode on the back, but it all depends. So yeah, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.